That doesn't even make mathematical sense, but do you know what I mean?
Oh, I can't believe you're still on that bit. You're being so intense. It should take about 100 years to finish.
Yeah, I do it quite slowly.
I think it's because he talks between mouthfuls.
Josie,
Yeah, but even when I'm not talking, I'm a very slow eater.
That's because I got this on.
A nail technician.
I couldn't mind doing something like that because I like chatting.
But you're really good at actually doing nails.
Yeah, I think you'd make a great barber.
I can't wait to come to your...
Can you imagine? Yeah, I'm going to Josie's for a cut. I'm off to Josie's.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing.
Be a good landlady.
No, it wouldn't be Josie's, it would be Missy Moo's.
Missy what?
Missy Moose, brilliant.
That's my...
You know, sometimes they just take advantage of the fact that somebody's gotten out of bed. The right person. I'll have it in for you now.
I like him.
He's weird. I couldn't hear him. I was like, would he speak up for me?
Because
Is there anything else we might see from you in your time in the house?
He didn't say it like that. He just said...
I can't believe he laughed at you.
He didn't say it like that, but the questions were all...
I
like
don't so I could get myself in trouble, but...
But I like the fact because he sounded like a man.
What the setting is.
There's no man here.
And what was your reaction?
I was bearing my heart at the time. I remember just
Sounds like he's got responsibilities and
it was more shock,
real life
just like disgust.
on the outside. And that was appealing to me.
I had been like
I saw Billis indoors
doing
doing absolutely jack shit.
What the hell are we doing here?
I don't know.
What the fuck's going on?
I doubt that would have been aired.
What?
Because of that.
What would be aired?
Like maybe like one of the producers was coming in handing him something.
No, you see, that's what I think, but I still think it's extremely inappropriate.
Totally. Like they laughed today at me. Well, no, they laughed because of getting my name wrong.
Should we have a fag, ladies?
Yeah. Well, how did they get your name wrong?
They called me Shabby twice. And I was like, okay, hang on. Yeah, I forgive you for the first time. But calling me Shabby the second time.
You're taking the piss.
I was like, I have to laugh. Do you not know my name by now? Are you serious?
Does that mean that they must say my name a lot then?
Yeah. And then
it must be because I'm just having so many dramas
Big Brother,
every single day.
Did you know when they used to call you? Did they used to get your name wrong on the phone?
They used to call me Kira a lot.
I used to get so angry. Some of them must think I was so hostile.
How did they pronounce your name?
Govan or...
Govan.
I've had loads. My point is, there's been so many times that I've met you and spoken to you. How can you not?
They kept ringing me up and calling me by my birth name.
Who were you kicking off?
And I'm like, who are you I don't know who you're talking about.
She's not here.
And then I'd be like, it's Shabby. And then they'd go, oh, we'll just make a note of that. That's the name I fucking applied under.
Yeah.
Sure, I don't know how many times I told them on the phone, I said, I hope you remember that I do not want to be spelled, if I go on this show, the name on my passport. You need to spell it, how it's pronounced, and how I've written it down for you guys.
And then you get your name badge.
I'm not being involved in any bitching which is against Big Brother. Because I feel like...
you're such a lick arse.
Yeah, because I want to be treated.
You mutinous little monkey. How dare you?
I said to Big Brother, if I behave myself and don't bitch about you,
no,
I don't...
Did I bash anything? Are you sure?
Honest, I'd say. I'm a complete gentleman, I'd say. Get it all out. Thank you.
I'm going to get me tea.
No, I'm going to go to sleep too. I'm going to keep you company while you fall asleep. In case you vomit.
You can come with me.
Yeah.
Thank you, darling.
Keep no company while she's sick. Wait, before we do that, should we quickly just get rid of our food?
Oh, yeah.
Because if people wake up to like a shitty kitchen, it's not nice.
God, this place is heinous. Oh, God. Is this our bed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God, what's happening here?
What?
I don't know, I'm just talking to my clothes. Right, no, this is not working for me. Are you feeling any
better at all.
No. My fucking head's pounding. But
Go on. But you just said that.
It's funny. It's like I am your big sister, and I can't actually talk to you about
do you know
this.
what I mean? It's like,
Let's change the conversation.
yeah, let's change the combo. Let's change it.
Change the combo. Don't need to know about that.
But yeah, if I'm up and I go this week, well, actually no, I won't say that now because if I am up, I've got things to say like to all the people that have made my time really enjoyable here anyway.
Jovan, I really believe you'll be fine. Seriously, you never really, you know, you spend most of your time in bed for God's sake.
That's even worse.
No, but I mean, like, you're off the radar. I'm sure there's other people that have annoyed people much more. Do you know what I mean? Like, even I can feel that it's going to get to the point if, like, all goes well and I'm here a while, I'll start nominating people because I've seen them use my towel.
Yeah.
Or because they didn't bother to wipe the spit out the sink.
Or they looked at me in the wrong way this morning.
Yeah. Or I said good morning and they just went, eh.
Which would probably be me.
And that is the reason why. Do you know what I mean? It's going to get to the point where it gets well petty. But I'm going to do it... The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to just think to myself, who would I miss? Who wouldn't I miss if they weren't here? Who could I live without?
I can't really think like that. I think to myself, like, if I went, would the house be different? I couldn't think.
Oh, if the house would be different?
Yeah. Like, would it make a difference? Because, like, some people...
Yeah, definitely make a difference if you left.
Some people said that there's not been much of a difference since Rachel left. I mean, for me, there has been
Oh,
somewhat.
there has. I've missed...
Yeah, me too.
There has been a difference since Rachel left because Rachel was like Nathan said, the glam.
Yeah.
It was nice to see what she was going to put on each day.
Just watch her sashaying about.
Yeah, that was you know, quite nice just to see someone who was like so youthful and so, you know.
It was lovely. I loved her anyway. I really did. I didn't realise how much I did until I realised she was up for eviction. And it really upset me, really. Really did. She was like you. I felt like I'd known her longer than I actually had.
Yeah.
It was...
She maybe didn't get involved, but she'd always put a little...
Yeah, she did, but you see, I don't think that would have affected her because I didn't see her do it that much. I mean, she might have, because remember, some people see different...
Yeah, but that, actually, I'm looking at it more on if people would have voted for her, but no one did vote for her, so...
Exactly.
I don't actually know the reason behind that, then.
I think it was just because she was a confident young girl and she was gorgeous and people have problems, you know, unfortunately, that people have problems with that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's very much the underdog, like...
No, but the thing is, you'd think that someone like Sunshine was the underdog, but look at the things that are being shouted over the room. Like between me and you, and I didn't want to mention this today in case someone said it to her.
Yeah.
But sometimes when things like that happen, right, sometimes it does indicate that it has in the past.
It has in the past, yeah.
But you're right, every time...
I'm not saying that don't get upset, because it would sting like a bitch, but then you've got to look at it. How many people are
being
there?
watched again. See, if you were much quieter, we'd be full throttle our conversation, and you know. But we can hear you banging around.
Yeah, I really had fun with Sunshine today.
Do you know what? Honestly, she's really becoming more favourable.
No, I'm getting her.
I mean, there's still so what I consider to be like socially awkward moments when I think, oh, you didn't need to say that. You didn't need to say that. That just ruins the flow of convo. Yeah, and it doesn't come across very well. It just comes across as a bit...
She doesn't mean it. I think she just wants to educate people.
Yeah, but that's still, you know...
Like, but then that's everyone else's insecurities, because I think if I knew as much as she did about stuff, I wouldn't want to talk too much about it, because it could... I know that people would find it quite irritating that you knew you could, like, reel off the definition of anything. You know, that is...
Well, I love to hear, like, what she does, like, insofar as, like, her medical bits and bobs, but I just think that sometimes, like, you know, it's just... Sometimes it's just a bit pedantic, you know.
Sometimes she knows the answer and she is compelled to tell you it.
Yeah, no, and I don't mind that, but it's just, you know, if someone, you know, no. But she's never done that to me, but I've seen her do it to others, and I can understand why they get annoyed.
I feel like she does... She's definitely an only child.
No, she's not.
Is she not? Is she the oldest?
No, she's the youngest.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's quite argumentative.
But the thing is, I don't think she actually knows that she's always being so.
Yeah, not in a... For her, she doesn't think she believes that...
But socially, it is.
Yeah, like to say, no, well, actually, no, and like to just keep...
Pushing.
Yeah, where I think sometimes, well, I've been working like on the outside, is that I said... that out of like concern, like just like as to be a friend, like, you don't need to put your makeup on.
No, because you're going to put face paint on.
So instead I was like, oh yeah. But I don't think Sunshine would ever consider to do that. She'd go,